Next up, I want to briefly look at some special logarithm values, things that you need to be able to recognize. The first one is the logarithm of 1. If I were to find the log base B of 1, I use B because it can be any base that I'm working with. Now remember, the answer to this is an exponent to which I would raise this base B and try to get 1. Well, any base raised to the 0 power is equal to 1. So the log of 1, no matter what the base is equal to 0. If you want to make a little note why, you could say because b to the 0 power equals 1. Okay? So the log of 1 is always 0, no matter what the base is. The next one, the logarithm of base b. I like to think of it this way. If I have the log base b of b, kind of like the logarithm of itself, well, to what power should I raise b in order to get the exact same number? Well, any number raised to the first power is going to equal that same number. So this is going to equal 1. Because b to the first equals b. If you want to make a little note of that, you can do so. Next one, the common logarithm. Now, way back when logarithms were first invented or discovered, base 10 was the first base that they used. So that was the one that was used the most commonly. It still is fairly common along with base 2. But since base 10 was the most common, we call that the common logarithm. So when I have the log base 10 of x, we'll just say, you will not actually see a logarithm with a base of 10. Instead, you'll just see it notated this way, the log of x, some number. Okay? If you see just log, that means it's a base of 10. It's the common logarithm. It's understood to be a base 10, and you don't have to put base 10. Now, interestingly enough, on your calculator, you have a logarithm key down here on the left side. I know it's a little bit blurry on the screen, but right here, this button, LOG, is log. That is a logarithm with a base of 10. So if I were to take the log of, let's say, 10, that would mean to what power would I raise 10 to get 10? Well, this should give me 1, right? Because 10 to the first is 10. If I were to take the log of 100, I better get 2. Because 10 squared equals 100. And you can keep doing that to mess around with the log key. But this log key is the common logarithm. It is a base of 10. The other special logarithm is the natural logarithm. Now, the natural logarithm is a logarithm that has a base of e. E is a very special number. We'll talk about this at a different point in time. E is the Euler number. It's again, a very special thing. And if I have a base of e, I don't actually write what we call the log base e of x again. You won't see the log base e. Instead, you will see the ln of x. ln for, logarithmic naturale, something like that. Okay, French term. But ln means the natural logarithm. It has a base of e. Again, maybe don't use it a ton at the moment, but we will at some point. Now, on your calculator again, useful because right below the log key, the second key is the ln key. Somebody once said it looks like in. Well, it's an L. The ln of, and I could type in something. Let's say I take the ln of e. E is right above the no, it's not. E is right above the division sign. So the ln of e, close parentheses. And e is the special number e again. We'll learn about that more in the future. The natural log of e is going to equal 1 because e to the first equals e. Okay, you get the idea here. Anyways, those are some special logarithm values that you should recognize. So if I don't see a base, it's a base of 10. If I see ln, it's a base of e. The log of b, log b of b equals 1, and the log b, base b of 1 is equal to 0. So some special and common logarithm values for you to look at.